Gardening Tips 33 with Dennis Hubbard.
Good afternoon. Greenhouse. Everybody should have a greenhouse. Everybody should have a greenhouse. It's very, very good, therapeutic in every way. Now, what we've got in here, of course, as you probably know, we've got cucumbers, and they're coming on. They're coming on fine. They're the ones. Market More 76. It's a new one as far as I'm concerned, but it's doing very well. And I think this is one of the things about gardening. You've got to sort of, you've got to move around a little bit and test these things.
So how much is a packet of cucumber seeds then?
Cucumbers are about 99p if you go to the right place.
For how many?
Well, more than you need. I've got some here in the packet. You can only grow so many, only so many. Anyway, there's a cucumber plant as well, and another one there. As I said, I did have the courgettes in here, but they were far too big, and they were getting no joy from the pollination. This is these two lavender. They were late seeds from the ones over there. The two lavenders, and they're all set now with pansies. Now that is the seed from peony, a beautiful red peony.
Oh, right.
That's the seed when it's opened up, and inside the tiny seeds. But I've planted one in here and one in here, and hopefully we shall get some success. These two cuttings were brought from Mallorca in April. Absolute gorgeous shrub. And I'm just hoping, I know they've rooted, but whether they'll continue to grow, I don't know. But without a greenhouse, you couldn't do it. Tomato plants again. These are the ones inside. These are the money maker. Now these will grow up to 1, 2, 3, 4, good 4 trusses, and you can see how well they're coming, so well. And
so you take these things off.
You must take them off. I was going to leave.
What they're called, runners.
Well, there's one
suckers.
Here.
That's what they're called, aren't they?
Yeah, one here at the side.
You take them off
now. Take that off now, and it's,
yeah.
And it keeps the thing growing up, and they're beautiful and strong. Beautiful strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And of course you've got that lovely smell of tomato plants in the greenhouse.
If you've been brought up to it, you can never forget it. So what I would suggest you all get a greenhouse. They're not expensive, £123 like this. Put them together yourself. As you've seen on my previous gardening tips, you just take out the panes altogether, 10-minute job, just fasten it with clip, take them out and give them a good wash in a good disinfectant for gardening. And then you can carry the frame out over there, and my shed is on wheels, and you pull the shed forward to make sure there's no problems at the back of the shed, any livestock, rats or anything, because they can accumulate in places where they never moved. But with this system, you uplift the greenhouse without the panes, bring it over here, pull your on wheels, your shed on wheels, and everything. You can paint up the back again to make sure you're not getting any rocks or anything like that. Check the drains, check the things, everything else. A marvellous idea, but I don't think it'll ever catch on, but there we are.
I see you've got your beans coming on. We've got a lot of flowers on there.
The beans are setting very, very, very well. You just look at that, it's 100%. 100%. Simply because the back end of the year, I take all that lot out, all that soil out, put it on one side, that much manure, rotted manure, 18 inches to 2 foot deep, and put the soil back on, and here's the result. You couldn't get better. Couldn't get better than that.
And you've got your 2 rows again, and you're cutting the top again, are you?
Well, the idea is to cut them when they get to this high to make them flower and produce earlier. But they're so rampant. They're too well fed. You can't keep them under control.
So you don't use any liquid feed or anything? It's just the manure.
Not once the manure's in, and just plenty of water. They grow what they call gross feeders. They'll you want plenty and plenty of water. Just look at that setting right up on the top. They're set. Can you see them? The camera close on.
Yeah, the beans.
That is one of the big problems. But to assist, as I've said before, to assist the pollination, bunches of lavender. It's amazing how as soon as you put those lavenders in, the bees come down. And
I can smell them from here.
I've seen them settle on here, but I've seen them, and then they go right inside there, right inside to pollinate.
Yeah.
And without the lavender, you wouldn't
Because
get
I can smell that lavender from here, so the bees will be able to smell that.
That's right, that's right.
And it definitely draws them in, does it?
Oh, it does. Oh, absolutely. This is why these have set. And some people want to say, I know, I've tried speaking to farmers and smallholders. Why don't they grow runner beans? Because they're expensive in the shops and they're so easy to grow, and I've never had an answer. I never had an answer to that, why they don't go in for them. And I mean, picking them is fairly quick. It's not that they're labour intensive as far as that goes, but they really are in demand, and they're too expensive for most people to buy. And when you take them off here so long, oh, they're absolutely out of this world. Talking about lavender, these are lavenders from my lavender seeds, and they're just starting to look like lavender now. In about 5 or 6 weeks' time, they'll be bushing out, and £3 or £4. That's what it will cost you for them. And of course, they're the type you would pick dwarf, so they don't get straggly all over the place. But they are well worth it.
Your sweet peas are coming on, aren't they?
Sweet peas, I don't often grow sweet peas, but I have them this time because they are perfumed, and that's the.
There's a bee now, look, on the delphiniums.
Yeah, that's another. They're the runner beans. Streamline. Three packets for £2.50. Wonderful. And then you've got the sweet peas, old-fashioned sweet peas.
They're from Wilco,
with
aren't
a
they?
scent, yes. And there again, they're very reasonably priced. But what you've got to do with sweet peas is make sure you don't have things like this.
Yeah.
You've got to keep taking them off.
So the reason you take them off is because they'll keep flowering more.
Oh, they flower more. If all the goodness goes into the seed, you use goodness into the flower. Now, delphiniums, absolutely unbelievable.
These are fantastic. I mean, these have got to be, what, 7 foot tall?
Yes, yeah. That's not that's not intentional. It's accidental. But these are the seeds which I shall be able to plant, and no end of people have got my little plants. They've come from those seeds. Now there's a story here. These are seeds I bought back from Mallorca in April.
What are they?
Calendulas, and they were as big as my hand. Calendulas. Calendulas, yeah. There is another name for them.
Are they shrubs or flowers?
No, they're flowers. Oh, any gardener will know that. Calendulas, once again, pansies, snapdragons.
Right, well, we'll look forward to seeing how that tub goes then.
You'll see them eventually, and of course, the dominant theme in my garden are pansies. And you can almost hear that pansy talking to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As I say, I'm crossing them left, right and centre, trying to get various shapes. And right underneath there's a yellow one. Beautiful, absolutely. Same over there. Right, I think that's about it for now, and we'll probably have another session when things are in fruit and all the fruits available. Until then, bye. Cheerio.